What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so a lot of you have been asking. Okay, let's be real here. Nobody's been asking, but I thought it'd be fun to do my nightly skincare routine. And let me just forewarn you, I'm recording a little differently tonight. I'm trying to record with like this, the bright camera, the front camera, instead of the screen camera. I have this nifty tripod thingy that I just got. It doesn't extend, so we are working with it. Can you see me? And everybody's asleep. It's like 1 a.m. I think. Nightly skin routine. Plus, I thought I'd tell you about the time I danced for Beyonce Knowles. Bing. So let's get this started off right. I'm going to be using the PMD. I don't know if you guys have heard of PMD cleansers, and the toner and the moisturizer. Freaking amazing. I have to tell you, first off, I wasn't a whole big skin junkie until I got my transplant and I got graft versus host disease, and my skin went crazy, and I started getting patches and dry skin all over, and it was just a mess. Now I'm like a skin freak and I love taking care of my skin. Okay, so let's get into it. So I was 17 years old. I had a boyfriend, and his mom, I had been dancing, doing all the things, and his mom told me about this audition happening in Vegas. By the way, I'm going to be using the Pro MD Heat Vibrate, feels good. And so I went to Vegas. I wasn't really sure what exactly it was for, but she had something that said something about Beyonce. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Oh, squirt, squirt's happening. So I went. I showed up at the studio in Vegas, like 500, there's probably like 500 dancers there, all ready to dance and do their thing. Well, the crazy thing was that the first thing they did was they lined us up in like 3 different studio rooms, and they lined us up, got us in tight little lines, fit us. I remember fitting this all in there, and I was like, what the crap is happening? This is weird, right? They put us all in lines, and the first thing they started doing was going, nope, 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 yes, nope, nope. And if you got a no, you go home. Have you ever heard of that? That's called the casting call. So they just basically go off the way you look. I didn't know this at the time, but they were looking for girls that were similar to Beyonce, that looked like Beyonce. Oh, you guys, this thing feels so good. I'm gonna change the vibration. And I turned the heat on so it could start warming up on the stone. But they were looking for girls that looked like Beyonce. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't look like Beyonce, but anyways, so it got down to like probably 200 girls. That was the first cut. They taught us all a combo. They brought us in different studios, taught us all a combo, and we auditioned that. If you've ever been to a dance audition, they teach it to you really fast in like 20, 30 minutes. And then they break you up into groups, and then they expect you to like perform this routine, whatever they taught you, and to do it performance status. So we did that, and I made it. I was shocked, literally shocked. I could not believe it. I was 17 years old. You guys, first of all, 17 years old. I mean, that's like not young anymore. I'm gonna be doing the heat stone now. Now I'm gonna take the heat stone on my face. I'm using the rose quartz, by the way. It's not like incredibly young nowadays, because I feel like nowadays the dance world is so much more advanced, but this was back in 2004, 2003. So what they did was they sent us all home. There was probably down to like 100 of us, and we were supposed to wait for a call. I got the call. I could not believe it. My parents even were like, what the crap is happening? I got the call. I was to return to Vegas for the show date. So we got there. They had us, our call date was like, I think 3 days before the actual Billboard Music Awards. And we did rehearsals, all the things. We didn't actually get to meet Beyonce until the day of. And we did a final run through on the stage. Was it the day of, or was it the day before? I think it was the day before. You guys, this was a long time ago. I have chemo brain and mom brain. It's a real thing. So we got on stage for rehearsal. They had like mirrors. The stage was so cool. I mean, it was just so cool to be like on set with all this happening, you know? And Beyonce comes out and we were all just like trying not to freak out, trying to act cool. We got to meet her, rehearse with her. She's an amazing singer. She just started singing right off the bat, like just amazingly. Like she had no makeup on, wasn't even ready, just started singing. Anyways, so we rehearsed with her. She was awesome. And then the next day we came back, we got ready for the show. She was amazing. Her staff was like, her whole team was amazing. We had costumes that were black with a little hole right here, bodysuit, yellow high heels, big gold hoop earrings. We wore wigs that looked just like her. It was so fun. Like we all looked like exactly like her. So the song was Me, Myself, and I. And we all did just like a little combo and danced on stage with her. And we got to be backup dancers. It was so freaking legit. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. Rinse my face now. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Pat your face. Make sure you pat it dry. Don't do any rubbing. You don't want to rub your skin. Okay, guys? Okay, so after the show, after the stay, oh, also we got to meet like Jessica Simpson. We got to meet Michael Jackson's dad, Joe Jackson. My brothers came and watched me dance. My brothers and my dad came. They bought tickets. They're so cute. And we got to meet just some cool people there. It was just such a cool experience. After the performance, we all the dancers, Beyonce, we got in a bus and we went and took pictures on the strip. We all rode a bus. It was so cool because I sat right behind Beyonce. So we got a little selfie. Ding, ding. We got a little selfie together. She was just so, you guys, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what everybody says, but what I saw was she was so nice and she was so cool and just so humble and kind and like just very gracious, I would say. Oh, by the way, that was my moisturizer, my PMD moisturizer. Can you see that? She was just so awesome. So we got a selfie, we got our team pictures, you could say, and then we went back to the MGM and everybody got out of their costumes, we departed, and it was so much fun. So much fun. There was like an after party and stuff, but obviously I didn't go. I was only 17 years old, so I didn't go to that. Oh my gosh, this feels so good, guys. These things, oh, this is the PMD cleaner. Oh, it feels, honestly, I'm like addicted. But it was so much fun and such a great way to, like, I was 17 years old, and to have that experience like back in the day was like unheard of, you know, like that just doesn't happen. Obviously nowadays it happens a lot. TikTok, YouTube, everything is like expanded so much and helped so much. But I'm gonna be putting the toner on, put some toner on. But it was so fun and a memory that I will cherish forever, honestly. And it was like the beginning of my dance career, my dance experiences, my first dance gig ever. So it was just like a memory. And for Beyonce, like whose first dance gig is for Beyonce, right? Just crazy. Thanks for watching. That's my nighttime routine, my skincare routine. I will link everything down below. I love it all so much. It's so amazing. You definitely have to get the PMD Pro Cleaner and the PMD Cleaner. I think it's just clean. So I love you guys. Good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting ready with me and Beyonce. Okay, quick, if you're watching this video or if you've been here, if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button or that like button and show us some love and stick around. We got lots of fun things we're doing here in remission. Aloha means hello, goodbye, and I love you. Peace out. I feel glorious, glorious, yeah. Him, you, me, we got this.